this question is very clearly testing us on unit conversion. There's a unit conversion in the question. So we want to kind of think in those terms, right? Show your work, get back to basics here. We know that unit conversion questions kind of look like ratios, so that's where we would want to start. The way that I like to do that is I like to take the question itself and try to turn it into a rate. So in this case, what they're asking for the weight, so that's X pounds of this mass of gold, and the mass is worth $62,400. So that amount of pounds of gold is worth $62,400. And what I want to do then is come up with another ratio that represents a similar version of that rate. So there's a couple ways to do it. The way that I see is I know that we have another dollar amount right here, $20. So I'm going to match that up and put dollars on the bottom of this other ratio so that it matches dollars to dollars. But what is the $20? Well, that's 1 ounce of gold, right? So we have a problem. We wanted dollars on the bottom to match up. But on the top, we have pounds to ounces. That's no good, right? Those are two different kinds of units. So the way that I handle unit conversion is then I multiply to get rid of the unit I don't want. So I don't want ounces. So I'm going to multiply by some number of ounces with the ounces on the bottom. And they give it to me right here, right? 16 ounces is 1 pound. And that solves my problem. It lets me cross out ounces because there's ounces on the top and ounces on the bottom. And just like with any fractions, when we multiply, if some number is on the top and the bottom, it cancels out. If a unit is on the top and the bottom, it cancels out. And that leaves us with what I want. Pounds on the top of each, dollars on the bottom. And now I can just do some normal math, right? So I multiply across, and I'm going to reduce all these fractions. So x over 62,400 is equal to 1 times 1, and 20 times 16 is 320, right? 20 times 16 is 320. And there's other clever ways to do it, but I'm just going to do it the traditional way and cross multiply. So 320x is equal to 62,400, and then divide by 320. And I'm going to get x is equal to 62,400 divided by 320, 195. So that is the number of pounds of that piece of gold. It's a lot. It's like a person. Okay, so that is maybe a little bit more complicated. Some of you can kind of intuitively grasp how to do this conversion. However, I'm always suspicious on unit conversion questions because the SAT really likes to set traps and confuse you. So because I'm nervous, I show my work, I take those extra precautions, and that helps me avoid careless mistakes. Because if I made a careless mistake, I wouldn't know it, and I'd lose points without even realizing it. So, make sure you lock in points on stuff like this. Take that extra couple seconds, and you will have a better score because you'll, not get any of this stupid stuff wrong.